Hey everyone, this is your body code practitioner out here in Salt Lake City. Just want to do a video in regards to the heart wall and how to clear one. So I did a heart wall video, which I think has over 75,000 views now, but it was a long time ago. But so a lot of people have asked me, especially practitioners, or even if you're just a client, someone who wants to know how to do it. First of all, there's tools for you to do it. The Emotion Code book written by Dr. Brad and the Discovery Healing team back in 2011, I would say around there, they've already kind of mapped it out for you. They already created, a lot of people don't know the history of the Emotion Code, but one of the things is that when I've spoken to Dr. Brad, himself, is that he talks about that he wanted the Emotion Code book to be so simple that if it were in a plastic bag floating in the ocean, that a tribe member, a child even, could pick up that book, open it up, read it, and then heal his whole tribe using it. So it is a self-help book in regards to the fact that it's not like an original self-help in regards to like reading positive things and positive mindset, but more of actually releasing energies from your body to get you to the next level. Whether you have anxiety, depression, PTSD, or you have physical issues, the Emotion Code can help. Now I know there's a body code that, a body code system, which is the most complete system, but you'll be surprised just on the Emotion Code alone, just being able to release people's heart walls and release trapped emotions, you can actually heal a lot of ailments that people are dealing with, whether it's physical or emotional. So don't say, oh, I'm just an Emotion Code practitioner, I can't get to the nitty gritty, or I can't get deeper levels of healing without the body code. That's kind of true, but you'll be surprised with just Emotion Code alone. A lot of the testimonials you'll read that are mind-blowing, phobias, liver issues, stomach issues, depression, PTSD, he's only using the Emotion Code in that, because you have to understand that's all he had when he was first writing the book, was just Emotion Code things. And so he only mentioned Emotion Code examples, no body code really. You see, and so if you're impressed with the testimonials for the Emotion Code book, you can actually access that, whether you're just a client yourself or you're a practitioner. Know that you have lots of value to provide to your clients, but also your clients, they can also work on themselves. Let's say that you're booked out every 2 weeks, maybe you only meet with your practitioner once a month. Then what do you do those other weeks? You can work on yourself and figure out muscle testing. And you can say, oh, I'm not good at muscle testing, Manuel. Are there any trapped emotions or inherited emotions or psychic traumas that are prohibiting me from doing proficient muscle testing? Oh, look, body said yes. So then you go in there and find out what imbalances are causing me not to have better muscle testing. So when I'm working on myself outside of the practitioner realm, I can get more done. I can go further along and kind of like piggyback off my practitioner. But in regards to the heart wall, something that I sent a long email to Dr. Brad. It was like this huge, long email. It's probably like an essay. He probably didn't like me writing this email to him, but it had to do with the fact that I'm like, hey, I have so many questions about the heart wall. Like, how is it really taken down? What's up with this measurement stuff? And why does it have to be made out of bubble gum or metal or silver? And here's what he wrote to me. He said, Emmanuel, keep things simple. He said, look, even back then when I discovered the heart wall, to tell people that they had a 7,000 foot wall was already kind of like cuckoo, a little bit out there. Then on top of that, I'm gonna say it's made out of like shrimp, or it's made out of like chocolate. I mean, I'm already in the outskirts of logic in the regular world. I'm gonna make it harder for them to believe in what I do based on the fact that I'm gonna find what material it's made out of. So here's what he was telling me. He says, it really doesn't matter what the material is. And I used to even complain. I would say, how come 10 practitioners all have different measurements? So which one's right? Or are they all muscle testing wrong? And he said that a lot of the muscle testing when it comes to the measurement has to do with the practitioner's subconscious, because you might be in England and they have a different metric system there. So they're gonna give you a different measurement than from America. Not only the metric system, it's kind of like in their mind how like they get this information about it. And what's interesting is that every one of them is gonna break it down differently. So some of them, they might jump leaps and bounds on the feet. Some of them might jump leaps and bounds on the miles or whatever, the kilometers. Some of them might jump a little bit on the feet, on like if it's like some type of feet measurement. But at the end of the day, guys, what really matters is this. And here's what he said. Okay, so we want to write this down, how to clear a heart wall properly. He said, number one, get good at muscle testing, be proficient. Number two, if you're not proficient, ask what energies, what trapped emotions can I release to become better at this? How do I also say it? What inherited emotions are prohibiting me from being better at muscle testing? Check that. This is all just emotion code. What psychic traumas, which means you feel two emotions at the same time, or two or three, are prohibiting me from becoming better at muscle testing? Check that. So those are things you can work on. Now the second thing is just to test to see if you have a heart wall. Does this person have one? They do. Does this person have one? Nope, they don't. Do they have one? Yes. Now I would say 99.9999999% of people have a heart wall. They always test positive. It's like, yep, they do. So now the third thing is, can I release a heart wall emotion? The body might say no. 99% it says yes. There's a little 1% where it says no. Why would it say no? Either you've already worked on them before that day and then the body's like, I'm tired, I'm still healing. Or it might be the person's going through some really hard times and the body's like, I need my heart wall. I'm going through a divorce right now or whatever. There might be some heavy stuff happening where the body says, I don't feel safe to release this heart wall. I need this to protect myself. Could be. But if it says yes, then the third question is so can I release a heart wall emotion? By yes. Okay, so find the first emotion. Do we release it? Can I find another? Can I release another heart wall emotion? Oh look, body says yes. Typically, you'll release about 8 to 10 to 12 layers. Again, I'll say this again. Typically, what I've found and what Dr. Brad has found is that your body gets tired in regards to the heart wall area, 8 to 10 to 12 layers. And then it says, okay, that's it. Don't mess with, can I release another heart wall emotion? And that's a great question. Can I release a heart wall emotion? It says no. So then what's important to ask? But do you still have a heart wall? Body says yes. Okay, good. So, and then here's another great question. Are you still open to healing? Body said yes. So then you go in and you say, what else can we work on? Can we work on your stomach? Can we work on your relationship with your husband? Can we start finding other things to work on? Typically, I work on 2 things during a session, a heart wall, and then I work on some other imbalance that they have. If they have stomach issues, I work on heart wall and stomach. If they have relationship issues, heart wall and relationship. So I'm always working side by side with something. Whatever is the most pressing symptom for your client, that's the one that you should work on. You should have a list of it, And in the beginning, usually I'll be like, hey, so do you have a heart wall? Yes, you do. So I know we talked about the benefits of clearing a heart wall. Are you still interested in that? Yes, I am. Okay, so now I put it on the priority list, okay? Then I make a list of what other symptoms are you dealing with? You probably already know that since you've done an introductory session with them. So you could just say, I know you said you have anemia, you have nervousness, you have anxiety, whatever. Are any of these kind of priority to you? Oh yeah, my anxiety is really bad. Okay, let's put anxiety there. So she might have a priority. Or I'll say, I know you have all these symptoms here. Do you want you to pick it out? What's the next day after the heart wall? Or do you want your higher self to choose for you? And sometimes I'm like, no, can you please work on anxiety? That's the one that really bothers me the most. Okay, great. But you know what? All of them are kind of equal. Those symptoms are all annoying. Let's just ask the higher self what we need to work on. And then after the heart wall is done, I'll be like, are you still open to healing? Yes. Okay, so which area should we work on now? This one, this one, this one. Oh, look, your higher self chose money actually. To work with finances. So let's work on any money imbalances. Or do you feel safe with financial abundance? Oh look, your body says no. So we need to move that so your body says yes. So again, what you want to do is you want to print out a chart. It's kind of like this heart clearing, like a heart wall map. It's like a little map that they use. If you go online, Google it, look for this heart wall map. It's like a step-by-step, do you have a heart wall? Asking the right questions and kind of going down the list. So you want to print that out and put it on there. Again, it's really not important what the distance is. It's really not important what material it's made out of. Dr. Brad's repeated that over and over again. Even in the last emotion code book, he revised it and said, it's not really that important. What's important is that either yourself, you're proficient in muscle testing, or you have someone working with you that knows how to muscle test properly. And here are the questions. Number 1, do you have a heart wall? Yes or no. Number 2 is how can I release a heart wall emotion? Yes or no. And third one is, when your body says, can I release a heart wall emotion? Now you're releasing all these emotions. Then there'll come a point where it says, can I release another heart wall emotion? Body says no. Then you say, the third question, most important question is, do you still have one? Do you still have a heart wall? Body says yes. Okay. And then the last question is, are you open to healing still? Like, does your body want to work on other areas outside of the heart wall? Body says, yes, it does. Okay, cool. So let's look on your list and then already know from your client, because you already talked to them before you asked for some help. Maybe like ask your higher self what will work on the symptoms, or was there something specific that she or he wanted to work on? And so that's it. That's kind of how I clear my heart walls. I probably cleared over 4,000 plus heart walls at this point. And in the beginning half, I was way too mathematical about the measurements. It was like 152,400 seconds. Like, whoa, like I was getting way too into this math of it. And then Dr. Brad's like, whoa, just keep it simple. Don't talk about the measurement. Just release 8 to 10 to 12, as much as the heart will allow you to, and then move on. Trust me, if you do those 4 steps, proficiency, ask if it's there, ask when you're done releasing, are you open to healing, and do more work, your client will be very happy, or you yourself as a client working on yourself will be a lot happier. So hopefully this helps you out. This gives you enough tools so that you can really focus on what really matters, is getting the heart wall out. Not talking about what color it is, what material it's made of. Let's just get rid of it. And I always, like I said, I'm one of the bigger practitioners that's really a big proponent of removing the heart wall first. Why? Because we're basically telling the client, hey, stay in your bomb silo or stay in your bomb shelter and experience life while I'm healing you. No, you want to remove the bomb shelter from around them, and then you want to work on their symptoms on the side. So bomb shelter, work on something on the side. Bomb shelter again, work on something on the side. Trust me, your clients will benefit way more with that. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully this kind of guides you. Again, Google the heart wall map, which, like how to release it. You'll find it there, and it'll have all these little bubbles and little arrows. Just have that out. Maybe print out the emotion code chart. Print that out as well. Now, that's only 2 things you really need to clear someone's heart wall or clear your own. So with that, love you guys. Can't wait to talk to you guys again. I have some going back into the narcissism book next week, and so just look forward to that. Also, I'm gonna have Jessica, my girlfriend, as a surprise guest. We're gonna be making more videos together, so get ready for that. She's gonna be certified probably this week, so we're excited. And write down any comments or questions below, and maybe I can help you out along your journey, and look forward to working with you. Take care. Bye.